Hey, future fellow weirdo of the fuck, how are you? Come on in. You're not lost. I, haha, little me, I know exactly where you are. You left Bizarro World. Best the Twilight Zone. Hit the fork in the road and took the right and rolled right into the most offensive church this side of the universe, the party pit. We left for you. Welcome. So come on in and come this way. I have everything you need. I have cannabis, cigarettes, Johnny Depp mega pints of coffee, chairs with your name on it, cat beds, and canine space. Oh, yeah, and there's also a bird. I don't know what kind of bird, but someone has a bird. Anyway, keep your animals in check. There's a bird. Yes. And then come this way. I have a fucking story to tell you. Yeah. We are at the part where they literally just started their journey. Like, they just literally went on the move from God's Mountain to a place called the Hazeroth. I don't know. That's where it is. That's where they landed. So, come on in. We are on chapter 12. Man, this sweater is really itchy. And it's like, it says, I don't care, I don't know, and I don't give a, no. I don't know, I don't care, and I don't give a fizzuck. But it's a really itchy fucking sweater. It's terrible. We are on chapter 12. Then Miriam, that's Aaron's wife, shithead Aaron. So Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. So they said, has the Lord indeed spoke only through Moses? Has he not also spoken through us? No, Bizitch, he did not speak through you, as a matter of fact. He did not. God didn't speak through this woman. I don't know why she even said that, but he did not speak through her. And the Lord heard it because they were just talking out loud anyway. Now, the man Moses was very humble, more than all the men who were on the face of the earth. So he like didn't give a fuck about people talking shit. He was like, yeah, fuck these guys. God's my bestie, so I don't really care about these guys. Why would I care about these guys? Suddenly, the Lord said to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam,
GTFO out here right now. I'm not gonna say it twice. GTFO. Right now. Right here. Okay. Come to the meeting house.
So they did. And then the Lord came down in a pillar cloud and stood in the door of the church and called Aaron and Miriam. And they both went forward, and he said,
Hear now my words. If there is a prophet among you, the Lord, make myself known to him. I, the Lord, will make myself known because I'm absolutely fucking amazing. I didn't choose you because you suck and you can't keep your fucking mouth shut. And you call me a cow. I will never talk to you. You call me a cow.
So the anger of the Lord was aroused against them, and he departed. And when the cloud went up from the meeting house, suddenly Miriam became leprous, as white as snow. Then Aaron turned toward Miriam, and there she was, a leper. So Aaron said to Moses, "Oh, my Lord, please do not lay this sin on us, which we have done foolishly, and which we have sinned. Please do not let her be one as one dead, whose flesh is half consumed when he comes out of his mother's womb." So Moses cried to the Lord, saying, I mean, is this necessary? I don't think this is necessary because it's not necessary. I mean, they was only like, it's not like they were saying it to my face. Yeah, I get it. It was behind my back, but it's better if I don't know that they're like, God should talk to us. Like, they should. I mean, it's like a thing. They know for sure now. Like, come on, big guy, big guy. Yeah, do nice things, right? You're like, I am God. I am so nice. This not nice. I mean, it's true. They were not very nice to me, but not to you. I get it. You're my bestie and you stand up for me. But this is just a little shit talking. And then, hold on. So then, Moses. And then the Lord said to Moses,
Screw these guys, man. They drink the haterade. And I didn't even make that a thing. The fuck, yo. I mean, the Fizzard. Right? Like, there's some shit, dog. I don't know. Cuz, look. Let her father spit in her face. Yeah, he can spit on her. That's a good punishment for shit talking. Yeah, if her uh if her father had spit in her face, would she not be shamed 7 days? Okay, fine. Fine, her father's not spitting on her. That is kind of gross. Yeah, okay, but if her dad had, she'd be kicked out of camp for a couple days. So Let her be kicked out of the camp for a couple days. She'll be all right. They can have Passover and everything. So she can eat. She won't be there alone. There's other lepers. And there might even be a leopard. And that would be cool if she saw a leopard. Maybe she wants to see a leopard. Who knows? But out of the camp she goes.
And the people did not journey till Miriam was brought again. And afterward, the people moved from Hazeroth and camped in Paran. Yeah. So, welcome everybody. Hit like and subscribe and chat in the chat. I'll chat with you. We'll have a good time. Yeah. I'll read one more chapter. Chapter 13. Okay. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Oh, wait a minute. So they set out and they camped for 2 years. And after 2 years, they set out. And then they camped. It doesn't say for how long. Maybe for a day or two. And then Miriam talked shit and she was kicked out of the camp 7 days. So they were not in the wilderness for 40 years. That is literally the punishment. So anyway, it took them like a couple days to make this journey. Anyway, let's see. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying,
Send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the vampires. From each tribe, their fathers, you shall send a man, every one a leader among them.
So Moses sent them from the wilderness of Paran, according to the command of the Lord, all of them men who were heads of the vampires, each tribe. Now, these were their names. I don't want to read all these fucking names. Okay. From the tribe of Reuben was Shemamua. From Simeon, Shaphat. From Judah was Caleb. Okay, so Caleb is from the tribe of Judah. We need to pay attention to this guy. From the tribe of Issachar was Igel. From the tribe of Ephraim was Hoshea, the son of Nun, which is Joshua's dad. So Hoshea is Joshua's brother. From the tribe of Benjamin was Palti. From the tribe of Zebulun, that always sounds like a bad guy villain, like a comic book villain. But from the Zebulun was Gedaliah. From the tribe of Joseph, which is Manasseh. Why the fuck would it call it that? That's the only time it's been called that. But it's Manasseh. and its Gadi. From the tribe of Dan was Emmanuel. From the tribe of Asher was Sethur, the son of Michael. I just wanted to say that is the first time we hear that name also. From the tribe of Naphtali was Nanbai. And these are the name of the men whom Moses sent to spy. And Moses called Hoshea, the son of Nun, Joshua. Oh, so Hoshea is Joshua, which they've never said that before. But I guess Hoshea is Joshua. Yashua. Okay. Then Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan and said to them, "Go this way to the south and go to the mountains and see what the land is like, whether the people who dwell are strong or weak, few or many, whether the land they dwell in is good or bad, whether the cities they inhabit are like camps or strongholds, whether the land is rich or poor, whether there are forests or not. Be of good courage and bring some of the fruit." Now, the time was the season for the first ripe grapes. So they went up and spied out the land from the wilderness of Zin as far as Rehob, near the entrance of Hamath. And they went up through the south and came to Hebron, Ahima, Sheshai, Talmai. The descendants of Anak were there. Anak is supposed to be the pagan god Anaki, who is sealed in a box, apparently. Something about it's in a book called, well, in a really long ass fucking run on sentence called the Anume Elish. I do have a copy of it in my computer. And we're going to read it. I am going to read it. But not till I'm done with Das Bible. We're there. The descendants of Anak were there. Now, Hebron was built 7 years before Zonan in Egypt. They came to the valley of Eshcol, where they cut down a branch with one cluster of grapes and carried it between the two on the pole. And they brought some pomegranates and figs. The place was called the Valley of Eshcol because the cluster which the men, Israel's not a place, the vampires, cut there. And they returned from spying out the land after 40 days. So they spent 40 days spying out the land. They didn't travel for 40 years. That was a punishment. Don't let these people use that again, like whatever. No, it's a punishment because these people fucked around and God made them find out. Next time I read the Bible, I'm going to call it that. Fuck around and find out. I should have called it that first. I'm so tired for some reason. Now, when they departed and came back to Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the vampires in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh, They brought back word to them and all the congregation and showed them the fruit of the land. And then they told them and went and said, "We went to the land where you sent us, and it truly flows with milk and honey, water and oil. And this is the fruit. Nevertheless, the people who dwell in the land are strong. The cities are fortified and very large. Moreover, we saw the descendants of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, the Hittites, the Jebusites, and the Amorites. All of our cousins dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea along the banks of the Jordan." Then Caleb quieted the people before Moses and said, "Let us go up at once and take possession, for we will overcome it." But the men who had gone up with him said, "We are not able to go. These people, they are stronger than us." And they gave the vampires a bad report of the land which they had spied out, saying, "The land through which we have gone as spies is a land that devours inhabitants. All the people we saw in it are men of great stature. There we saw giants, and the descendants of Anak came from giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own sight, and so we were in their sight." Okay, I'm gonna end right there because Dustin's gonna be home. And for some reason, I'm tired. Sorry for yawning. Some reason I'm tired. I might need to smoke a joint. I don't know. Anyway, have the greatest day ever. Love you. Bye.